Hello YouTube. All right, today we're going to do a little video about the Firebird, namely the stereo system that's installed in the Firebird. See a lot of talk in the Facebook groups talking about convertibles and solutions for speakers. I don't know, some of you guys put speakers sitting on the back seat. Some are using the factory location. Not a big fan. So I put holes in my armrest. I'm going to show you what that looks like, but I'll run you through the entire system and just give you a feel for what everything looks like. Convertible guys, make sure you watch till the end of the video. I've got a disclaimer regarding power tops and speaker placement. Okay, if you're new to my channel, the car is a 67 Firebird Convertible. Got the top up. It's been in winter storage for the entire winter, but normally that top comes down in the spring. It stays down until the car goes away for the winter, unless I happen to get trapped in a rainstorm. So I've got a pretty decent stereo setup, I think. Might not be the prettiest setup, but I'm gonna give you a look. Okay, so inside the car, I've got some 6.5-inch kicker speakers, cut holes in the kick panels, put the grills on. You can notice around the outside of the grill, there's a rubber circle, kind of a donut thing. It helps to pad it for insulation and for aesthetics. Really pretty cheap, good insurance to help with any kind of rattles. Fits really nice down there in the kick panel. Sounds great, nice high-powered 6.5-inch kicker speaker. In the dash, good old factory radio. Got it off eBay, knowing full well it didn't work. Didn't care, just wanted something in there. Used to have a tape deck in it when I first got the car. Looked horrible. All right, so where's the power come from? Got a JVC radio. It's plugged into, or it's hidden in the glove box. Control it with Bluetooth right from my phone all the time. I cut a hole in the glove box, slid it all the way in, so I've still got usable space in the glove box. It sits on top of the heater box, and I keep the glove box door closed all the time. I completely control the radio from my phone. Works perfect. All right, convertible guys, this is why you're here. So what I did, you can see, I cut a triangular shaped hole in the armrest in the metal there. Then I screwed on a grate. That grate is actually a file sorter from Target that I cut into pieces and used as decorative trim to be a speaker grill. I probably used a paint job based on kids sitting back there and beating up the paint, but when it's black, I swear it almost looks factory. The speaker down inside there, that's another 6.5-inch kicker speaker. Kind of wedge it down in there, and the sound comes through real nice and clean. I even leave the cigarette or the ashtrays open sometimes, so you can see the speaker down there, and it lets a little bit more sound come out. Actually, it sounds fantastic. All right, where's all the power coming from? Okay, got a kicker subwoofer in the trunk, just held in real nice and tight with a ratchet strap. Truthfully, I need to get a black ratchet strap so it doesn't look so crappy. And I got to clean up this wiring, but there's an amplifier on the back side. Great big Planet Audio, let's see. Planet Audio 5-channel amplifier. Controls all 4 speakers and controls the subwoofer. Like I said, I got to clean up this wiring, and I'm going to get a black ratchet strap to make it look a little nicer. Okay, so I'm sure you're wondering, but how does it sound, especially those back speakers? So I'll go ahead and start the engine and turn the stereo on, use a little non-copyrighted music so that I can actually use it on YouTube. And I'll even isolate to back speakers so you can hear just how those sound for you convertible guys. Okay, that's with all 4 speakers and the subwoofer. I'll put it now just to the rear speakers for you vert guys to get a listen to that. All right, so that's a quick look at what my stereo sound system looks like. JVC head unit hidden in the glove box. Keep the glove box door closed all the time. Control the phone exclusively from my phone. It auto connects. Control the volume, change the song, change everything straight from my phone. Never open the glove box door. Their JVC does have an app. You can actually even change the settings and stuff. I don't do that. I do open the glove box door if I want to change the setting, but hey, once you set most of that stuff, you never touch it again. Got the kicker subwoofer in the trunk. I need to clean that up like I showed, get a black ratchet strap back there and clean up some of that wiring. This was all installed late last year, and I never really got around to cleaning everything up properly. Got a nice Planet Audio 5-channel amplifier on there, pretty good quality amp. Driving the speakers, and then the speakers, like I said, those are 6.5-inch kicker speakers. Got them in the kick panels. I had cut holes in there. I had to grind a slight little bit of metal inside, no big deal. They pop right in, and then I got those rubber surrounds that go around the outside. Gives it a little insulation from rattling. Forget where I got those, maybe Crutchfield or Amazon or eBay or something. But man, it dresses it up a little bit as well. And then for the back, just cut those triangle holes in the armrest. It's still structurally sound. And then the speakers just drop down in there. And I covered up the hole with it's from a slanted sorter that I got at Target, painted it black. It's like for putting file folders in. I was just looking for a nice piece of grill to put over top of it. I should probably pop those off, put a new coat of paint on. Disclaimer I do need to make though, is if you are going to put speakers back there, I made this mistake the first time I did it. I had some 6x8 Pioneers, dropped them in the hole, and I went to operate the top. Top started going up. I had a power top, and it hits on the speakers. So those pistons back there that move back and forth for the speaker, for the convertible top, it was hitting on the speakers the way I had it configured. So if you do something similar, maybe you can get some slim speakers. I saw another guy, he kind of mounted them way down in the corner, down like almost underneath the seat a little bit. Something to keep in mind. I actually just disabled the pistons and disabled the power top, made it into a manual top. Find it's actually faster and easier to have this thing as a power or as a manual top than as a power top. So did want to get that disclaimer out there. I probably should have said it earlier in the video, but I'll type it up in the description as well. Just so you power top guys, just beware. If you put too big of a speaker down there or something doesn't fit quite right, and it starts swinging those pistons, it's going to hit on the speaker and it's not going to operate quite properly. For me, easy trade-off. Gladly will have a high-powered, great sound system and a manual top over having a power top. All right, if you like the content, appreciate you watching. If you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe, most importantly. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Sure wish this rain would stop because I want to take the car for a ride. Bye.